Shalom lechulam. Hello everybody. In this video, we're going to see Hebrew sentence construction in a case when the subject is not a pronoun. In the previous video, we saw these Hebrew personal pronouns. I or me, which is ani, you when talking to a male, which is ata, you when talking to a female, which is at, anachnu, which means we or us, atem, which means you when talking to males, and aten when talking to females, that also means you. And hu means he means she, and hem means they when referring to males, and hen with an n means they when referring to females. When the subject is a pronoun, the sentence is very simple. Let's look at this example to say I am a doctor. In this example, the subject I is a personal pronoun, right? So he simply says ani rofe, I doctor, me doctor, right? So I'm a doctor. So remember, ani means I or me. But when the subject is not a pronoun is often added to that subject. So here the subject is David. We're talking about David. We're not referring to him as he. So that's not a pronoun. So David is the subject himself. So David is not a pronoun. So to say David is a doctor, we have to add a pronoun to the subject. So David, he's a doctor. So that's how Hebrew syntax works in this situation. So David hu rofe. David, he's a doctor. The hu means he. So David hu rofe literally translates as David, he doctor. That's how we say David is a doctor. Now let's see another example with Sarah. To say Sarah is a nurse, we look at the subject, who is Sarah, and that's not a pronoun. We're not using a proxy like she to use instead of Sarah herself. We're using Sarah herself as the subject here. So Sarah is a nurse in Hebrew is Sarah hi achot. He means she. So that is literally saying Sarah, she nurse. Sarah, she's a nurse. So to say Sarah is a nurse in Hebrew, we say Sarah hi achot. So remember, in order to say David is a doctor, we do not say David rofe. Because David is not a pronoun. As you can see, we're not using any proxy word in the place of David, like he is a doctor. Right? It's David, the name itself that we're using here. So David rofe is wrong. So the way to say this is David hu rofe. David, he's a doctor. David, he doctor. So David hu rofe. So that is Hebrew sentence construction when the subject is not a pronoun. Otherwise said, this is the case when we use the name of the subject himself. In the next video, we're going to see Hebrew sentence construction using the demonstrative pronouns ze, zo or zot, ele or elu. And this is the case when we're referring to people or things as this, it, that, or those. And once again, we'll see how gender plays a very important role in making the subject and the descriptor agree with each other. I hope this lesson has been useful to you. If you'd like to have more lessons like these, please tune in to Hebrew for Beginners and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you'd be alerted when the next video comes up. Bye!